What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again. Get straight to the point. Y'all know I don't like beating around the bush. Try not to, at least. Um, PTSD from gang banging. PTSD from gang banging. PTSD from gang banging. A lot of people ask that question to me, and they ask it to a lot of other dudes that might have, little shows that's, was into that gang life. Tune, do you have PTSD from all that gang banging? And at first, years ago when y'all would ask me that question, I would always say, no, 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 you know what I'm saying? Not really, getting into it, what PTSD really means. What PTSD really consists of, you know what I'm saying? And as the years went by and I started, getting into it, trying to, really figure out, wait a minute, hold on. Is there any residual effects from all this gang banging that we doing in South Central LA? I thought about it. And, I'm going to revise my answer from years ago to yes, I do have it. Anybody that's been into it for a long time, they're going to have it. We just don't recognize it. We don't realize it. But because a lot of us don't know what the symptoms are, a lot of us don't know what it could really consist of, You just don't know it. But when you learn it, you're like, hey man, I do that, I do that, I do this, I do that. Man, you know what? Yeah, man. And true enough. You have good PTSD and you have bad PTSD. The majority of it, just because it comes under the heading of PTSD, is going to signify something bad, and pretty much true. We'll say 70% bad, 30%, what you might want to deem okay or good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, had it. You know what I'm saying? Not only had it, but still has it today. When you go so long, man, ducking bullets that can come from any direction at any given time, that's like some army type stuff. And a lot of people don't realize, a lot of times when I used to fill out applications and forms on certain stuff, and they would always say, have you served in the military? And all my life, I want to put yes. I want to write yes. I served in the military. I was in the arm. Oh, I was in the armed Crip forces. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because man, being a part of a gang, being a Crip or Blood, it's like being in the military, man. And it's like that. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very similar. But like I say, you know what I'm saying? When you start out as a young child, ducking and dodging bullets all the time that can come at you from any given direction, here it is, you got a 12 and 13-year-old on the corner or in the set, just standing out doing whatever he's doing, and you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 blah. Shells start flying, but bullets start passing your face. You ducking and rolling, just like they teach them in the army. Drop, tuck, and roll. You know what I'm saying? You dropping, you tucking, you rolling. And after so many years of that, yeah, that's gonna set up a stronghold for PTSD. When here it is, from the let's say you 12, 13, 14, on up into your 20s or whatever, and you have been to 6, 7, 8, 9 funerals of people that you grew up with, seeing them in the casket, seeing their mama laid, seeing they mama fall out on the ground crying, you know what I'm saying, man, want her baby back, you know what I'm saying, you missing homies that, been in your life all your life. They gone now. You looking at them over and over in the casket, funeral after funeral, funeral after funeral. Man, that's gonna set up a stronghold for PTSD later on down the line. Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. You in junior high school or high school, and every school you go to, you have to prepare yourself for the get out. You fighting every day when in class. You fighting every day out of class. Yes, that sets up a stronghold for PTSD. Um, Here it is as a young man. You've been doing this thing for 10, 15, 20 years. So now you've learned how to, when you walk down the street, you're always aware of cars passing you by. You watching them, you looking at them. Just look at some of these hood vlogs that a lot of dudes do when they doing hood vlogs on sets in LA. When they talking to them, you'll notice always the dudes be talking, but they always be watching. They watching every car. Hey, watch that car. They tell any homie, hey, watch that car. Hey, man, watch that car. Watch that car. You know what I'm saying? They looking on point, on alert. It's ingrained in you. That's in you, man. Come on, man. You go through 20, 25, 30 years of that. That's going to set up a stronghold for PTSD, because you're going to find yourself years later, you might be living in a whole nother state, a whole nother area, but you're going to find yourself watching the cars. You know what I'm saying? Watching the cars. You watching people around you, hand movements. Dang, somebody pit bull done got loose. That dog getting somewhere too. But anyway, yeah, that sets up PTSD, man. That sets it up. That sets you up. That had you on the edge of it. You know, here it is. Not only that, but now here it is. You know, you've been banging 10, 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how active you were, look at all the field trips you might have took. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the times you might have went to put in work. So now a lot of times when you go on them field trips and you go to put in work, you know, you see some gruesome stuff, man. Here it is. You got a dude like 14, 15, 16 years old. He going on his first field trip because his big homie sent him. And they in the car with him and they like, yeah, man, here it is. You done gave this dude a chopper. You know what I'm saying? You done gave this dude a chopper, and you tell him, hey man, look, when we roll up on him, bust him. Don't hesitate, don't do this, don't do that, pull that trigger. Okay. Here it is. Y'all done went on a field trip, on a mission. He pull up on the dude turn around. Oh, your big homie in the car to cuz, bust, fool, bust. And you pull that trigger. Man, you 15 years old. Man, you just let off an automatic weapon in a dude's chest and stomach. You seeing pieces of flesh, blood, internal organs, everything fly out the man's back inside. And y'all pull off. All the older homies in the car laughing, but you in a state of shock, but they don't even realize it. Because you trying to hold your composure and play it cool. Now you got a lot of dudes, when they do that the first time, and I noticed a lot of times, you gonna notice what direction a guy is heading in. When he do it for the first time, and he shake it off like it ain't no, man, shoot, that ain't nothing. He can't wait to do it again. Oh, y'all got you one. Y'all got you one there, boy. Y'all got you one there. He's going to be, whatever set he's from, he's going to be one of their resident sociopaths. You know what I'm saying? We know where he gonna end up at. But now you got a lot of homies that, man, you know, they don't let you see it, don't let you know it. But man, they dreaming about it. They going through some real bad stuff about it. But it's just when they come into the set, they play it off because they know they got to be hard around their homies. But it's bothering them. That sets up a stronghold for PTSD, man. You know, and not only for the ones who did it for the first time, but even the ones that took to it and getting down. You know, all that eventually takes a toll on you, man. All that takes a toll. I mean, to the point to where you cannot even care about it, worry about it. I'm going to tell you, for the people that are like that, I'm going to tell you when it hit them. I'm going to tell you when it hit them, because I'm going to tell you when it hit me. When on one of them trips that you gone back to jail for, And y'all know God uses prison as a way of slowing you down and stopping you, even if it's just because He wants you to hear His word a certain type of way. I don't care who you are, what you are. You're going to be around the word. You know what I'm saying? Because people are really, really looking at God when they go to jail. You know, that's why they got the thing called prison religion. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna turn to God. A lot of your homies, a lot of people around you, they gonna start telling you stuff about God. And anyway, eventually, I don't care who you are, unless you're mentally insane, it's gonna seep in. And that's when, even when it didn't bother you on the streets about how many lives you took, once you start that inner being in you that's dealing with God, it's gonna hit you then, because now you're gonna want forgiveness for all the shenanigans, for all the lives that you may or may not have took, you know. And so it'll hit you then. It can hit you then, but it's gonna hit, homie. It's gonna hit, man. You gonna go through a myriad of ups and downs, twists and turns around, to the point where you really tripping on stuff. You know what I'm saying? You'll trip on color, even though they don't color bang no more. When it was an issue with the colors, you know, that's a form of PTSD. When you see somebody with the wrong color on, and it's a thing to you, you wondering, man, you know what? When you driving, and it might be a neutral area, but your girl got to stop at the gas station. She got to stop at the store, and the first thing coming out your mouth is, man, who said is this? Man, who over here? Hey, man, who these fools over here? Man, what's up? You know, that's a form of PTSD. You know what I'm saying? That you can call it being cautious. You can call it being aware. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But it's a form of PTSD. When Even when you're not in the set no more, you're not in the grimy parts of LA. When you way out and about, and you still tripping on who's over here, or you know, who got this going on over here. That's another form of PTSD. Even it's another form of it when you older, and you meet some person, or you meet a new person to your family or whatever, and the first thing come out your mouth is, "Oh, where you from? Oh, what's up? What's up, food? Where you from, huh?" You know, that's the only thing. First thing come to your mind is, where is he from? You trying to figure out, is he friend or foe? Your sister might have a new boyfriend or something, and the first thing you want to sweat her about is, "Hey, man, hey, where that fool from? Oh, he don't bang. Well, where he live at?" You know, any and everybody, any type of a male figure that comes around, any type of a male persona that comes around, if the first thing on your mind is, I wonder where you from, or where you from, or where you from, cuz, that's a form of PTSD. Because them street rules done sunk in all the way, and you suffering from it. When, another form of PTSD, when you meet a person, you can meet a guy, man, years and years later. Man, this dude is genuinely a good dude, a very good dude. But you don't fool with him because of where he live or where he might be from. Oh man, oh boy, he cool and all, what I'm saying, but I don't fool with him. He off the other side. Okay. Those are all forms of PTSD, especially when you doing all these same things that I just spoke on, when you're being a part of it in your older age. You're suffering from PTSD. Now, I told you that when it comes to PTSD from gangbanging, you're dealing with a 70-30 split, to me. Now, all this is my opinion. You're dealing with a 70-30 split. 70 bad, 30% good. Now, a lot of y'all gonna say, well, Toon, what could possibly be good from PTSD? You would have to live the lifestyle to know it, because if you didn't live that lifestyle, you only hearing what I'm saying, and you're not gonna understand it. See, that's another thing about people that haven't walked a mile in our shoes, when we telling y'all stuff and y'all trying to discern it and understand it, but you can't. How can you understand a gangbanger's lifestyle and you've never gangbanged or if you never really been around it? You ain't gonna never understand it. You know what I'm saying? So me saying the 30% good PTSD, that's gonna like knock some of y'all socks off. Like, what is he talking about? There's no such thing as good PTSD. No, you can call it good PTSD, memories or anything. Some of the things that draw people to the gangbanging lifestyle. For instance, you know, these are certain things right here that make your chest swell. So, for instance, like, you done got caught, you done got caught in an enemy turf. And they outside, they finna do you. They sweating you to come out. When you can grab the phone and call your homies, cuz, man, they got me hemmed up over here on, man, on such and such and such and such. Man, y'all need to get over here right now. And you look up 10, 15 minutes later, cars pulling up. Homies jumping out. What's up, cuz, man? Where you at, homie? You know what I'm saying? Homies coming to the rescue. You know, that right there, that gives you that pride, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? My homies down with me, cuz. Yeah, my homies, they riding, they coming. Or when you done got lit up and you laid up in the hospital. You ain't gone, but you laid up in the hospital, and the homies go do what they supposed to do for you. And then word get back to you how it went down. They, hey, cuz, man, hey, man. Yeah, man, we caught them fools, homie. Yeah, I don't know who they thought they was playing with. Wham. You know, all right, you like, yeah, man, my homie slid for me, you know. And I'm using the word slid because that's the word you youngsters use. To me, that word sounds stupid. I'm sliding, but anyway, or put some work in. But anyway, yeah, the homies, man, they went and put some work in for me, man. Fools hit me, my homies hit them back. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, kill my dog, I kill your cat. When you at school, you know, when you early with this thing, cause see, when you early with it, that's when most of the good or bad impressions are going to be made. When you very first stepping into this life, you might be at junior high school, you know, 8th, 9th grade or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You done got hemmed up by a bunch of your enemies, and they finna do you a little dab of do you. You know what I'm saying? Finna get in your head like Brill cream. You know. But you look up, man. Here come your homies. Man, what's up, homie? What's up, fool? You know. You be like, yeah. You know. It be stuff like that, man. It be stuff like that. Even the situation that, like in my last video where I say when they go to shooting and busting, and let's say like you get popped in the leg and you hit the floor. When you hit the floor, instead of the homies just, you know, keep on dashing off, leaving you, when they come back pick you up, come on, come on. And you and him or you and them, y'all stumble to safety. See, that's the good. You're like, dang, man, the homies love me, cuz they came back and got me, you know? Those are the type of things that set up the good PTSD for a later date when you could talk about it, man. Even when, say like back in the day during my time, when before that gunplay really took off the way it is now, y'all might go to another set that y'all having a problem with, and y'all go to lining homies up, little homies to the big homies, and your homies put on a good showing. You know what I'm saying? They put on a good showing. That's the most stuff that make your heart swell. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? My little homies got down, cuz, yeah, ain't no busters over here, ain't no marks over here. We straight riders, you know? Yeah, man. You know, and it's a lot of other stuff like that, man. A lot of other stuff like that make you say, yeah. Those are the type of things that make you hold on to that gang lifestyle and make you proud of it. But as far as the PTSD part of it go, man, it's gonna be more bad than good. More bad than good. More bad than good. Like I say, this thing, yeah, this gang banging lifestyle, man, it really is like being in the army. Cause man, I mean, here it is, like another thing that give you good PTSD memories. Like, you know, back in the day, we used to have shacks. I don't know how if sets have a lot of shacks, but a shack is an abandoned house or one of the homie or homegirls' houses where everybody goes to kick it all the time. Every time you fall up in there, man, 15, 20, the homies in there playing cards, playing dominoes, drinking, got the music going, smoking some grass, You know, I say grass like the old white folks. I was saying grass because I don't know. But YouTube ain't gonna trip on the word weed, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, but the homies in there smoking weed, doing their thing, man, kicking it, clowning, bagging on each other. That's the shack. That's the shack, man. All that, man, all that bring good memories, homie. All that bring good memories. I remember when I got caught in Swan Hood one time, and I was hiding in Fremont. I was hiding under the bleachers in Fremont, and dudes come through and they was looking for us. They was trying to get us, and I peeked across the field. Dude, it's an alley. Dude banged on the door. Bloom, 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 bloom. And he go to, and when the door opened up, it was dark, but it was light inside the house. When the door opened up, dude was like, he was like, man, hey, blood, man, we caught some whams, man. Come on, y'all, come on. He turned around, he run down the stairs, and I'm looking, and man, them dudes was just, they just coming up out of there. Oh, and they just falling up out of there. And I'm looking at that, man, I swear it reminded me of an army barracks. When they falling out in the morning for reveille, or for count or whatever, and they just falling out. I say, ooh, wait, that's the first thing went to my mind. Man, they up in there like an army. But anyway, so yeah, man. I said all that to say that there is PTSD from a lifelong career, from a long, not well, I ain't gotta say lifelong, but from a long career of gang banging. Yeah, there is. Not all bad, majority bad, because PTSD usually encompasses something that's bad. You know, post-traumatic stress. Stress is bad for you. Stress is bad for you, man. But yeah, well, anyway, man, I hope I answered a few questions to some things. But in the meantime, man, tell the people you love them, homie. Tell the people you love them. And one thing you don't never forget, man, you can take it to the grave, and that's what? I represent the gangsters. The Avalon gangsters. I'm out. Peace.
If you didn't know, you better ask somebody. I'm really trying to set that. Niggas ain't wet that. I'm trying to go to goon and you know how people quit that. Tied it on my head like a motherfucking essay. Say the wrong game, today could be a doomsday. All these niggas pussy, you can't tell how they move change. Something switched up, but it's still baby boom game. Angel hat fitted with the motherfucking blue strings. Any nigga diss, I turn his head into a shooting range. Walked up on him, hit his ass with that close range. Coughing up blood, now you can't say Mayday. Knock a nigga down while I'm screaming out AA. Knock a nigga down while I'm screaming out AA. Left a nigga slumped cause he said he was from Fortray. I've lied of nothing, we beefing with the foe skates. Catching me on Central trying to knock a nigga whole face. Whole gang grimy and they all about a murder case. Police get behind me, 8 gang, I'ma do the race. Pigs trying to bully me cause they see I'm on the paper chase. Nigga ain't gonna stop it to a mill in my pocket. We still in the set playing head on top. AIP boom 3, Mr. All Guap. Keep the hits coming like a smoke on the rock. Gunshot to Cyrus, my juice got it hot. Just to speak facts, 40 spit up on the map. OG 7 cell had him banging on wax. I still run on walls with the enemy's whack.